Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of March, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, inspired in the Pisces theme season, it's called Lifting Up the Veil, and it's all about the realm of the unknown, what kind of spiritual energies and moment you are in, what kind of hidden subconscious messages you are as well receiving, and what do they mean, what do they represent in your awakened reality. So if you would like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, it feels like for some of you, you're trying to break free from a situation that has led you into some sort of problem, damage, difficulties. The feeling like for some of you Pisces that are dealing with debt, being in debt either to an institution, to a person. It feels like this debt could be about financial debt, or it could be as well about other type of emotional exchange here, where you seem to be bound to the expectation or obligation here to fulfill someone else's requirements, because the devil energy showing here, even though in the advice position, is here to take a look at where you have been again in a position, in a mindset, in a heart space that has been toxic, that has been negative, that has been limiting, that has been keeping you from achieving the actual greatness and prosperity levels that you desire. For some of you, you are being held back by the specific something that the devil represents, which can be a toxic relationship, it can be an addiction, it can be an obsession, compulsion of sorts. You're being held back by that energy. It's the only thing that it seems to be keeping you from achieving your highest goals. For some of you, your highest goals with the Ace of Pentacles here is to achieve financial abundance, is to perhaps have a new job, or have more income coming to you, having that new solid project manifested, starting your own business, investing big time into something where you see value. Perhaps is about wanting to invest in a long-term as well committed relationship. It's just something is keeping you from getting to that point where you feel like you can reap the benefits from the potential of the Ace of Pentacles, which is many, but something seems to be keeping you from accessing in mid-March the level of abundance flow that you would like to see. And hence you have the Temperance as an opportunity, because you're learning here something as well about transmuting negative forces to positives, coming from shadow to light, working, operating to the best extent possible within a negative situation, to turn it into your favor somehow. And some of you, you are turning something negative into your favor by admission that you have a problem, or that something is just not well, something is not how it's supposed to be in order to grant you again stability, happiness, and health. For some of you, you might be interested in investing during this time in your health and well-being, being mental health, physical health, spiritual health. I just feel like the area of well-being is the main focus for many of you. And so what is keeping you from achieving, again, the optimal levels of well-being, feeling in shape, feeling energized, feeling clear in the mind, feeling light in the heart, whatever it is that is keeping you from getting to that point of balance, You're going to it's like you're going to stand in front of the problem. You're going to stare right at it. It's not something that you're in denial or will be in denial about, like you're not seeing what it is. It's not something that is hidden. It's something that will be obvious during mid-March, what it is that is keeping you from that progress. For some of you, you're healing from a situation, but it's still taking its course, so it's something that it's moving slow but steady. For some of you, you're trying to rush progress, so you want money now, you want love now, you want anything you have in mind right now as being a priority right away, and it's understandable. But the thing is that that accelerator energy here does not, that acceleration, that rhythm, that pace does not even fit your own natural flow. So there's something here about you moving against your own natural flow, which means you're not respecting your needs or not attending to the deepest needs you have, which is perhaps to be in this motion that is calm, that is trusting of where it's going, that is patient, that is moderate. Again, moderation. For some of you, you're learning about balance. You're learning about not overdoing anything, how to properly channel your energy into things so you can reap benefits from them and not be hindered by it. It's almost like some of you have been doing things in excess, either spending too much, drinking too much, obsessing too much, being too passive or being too codependent. Something here has been excessive. Something that led to a negative result, to a negative internal environment. Some of you have been in a negative internal environment, and mid-March is about purging, is about clearing, is about taking out the toxicity, taking out whatever in your mind, heart, body, and spirit is dirty. There's something here about dirt. For me, this dirt could also correspond, for some of you, you have been in need, I'm sorry, who have been in need to let go of what was, so you can be washed clean into the present and future timelines. It's almost like the stains of bad situations, negative events that happened some time ago, they're still very present in your energy, and they have kept you from, again, achieving something precious, something wonderful. For some of you, it's like you reach a certain level of progress with work, with finances, with home and family, with love, and it feels like that's the only limit that it's like you can reach. You can only go so far. It feels like you're always bumping into a challenge that does not allow the limitless vibe to take place. It's like feeling like everything has a boundary or a limit, like you can't reach the full extent. For some of you, it's the full extent of your potential, the full extent of a relationship, the full extent of something that if that barrier, that limit wouldn't exist, you would get 100%. It's almost like feeling like you gain 70% of something, but 30 is off. Well, that 30% that keeps being off your reach is annoying. For some of you, Pisces, is really bothering you. The trick will be in the middle way, will be in the center, will be in neither black or white, and observing the shades in between. Okay, for some of you, I keep getting like the feeling of the obvious understanding. So if you're still wondering or hesitant or in doubt if the problem is A or B, so if you're trying to figure what the problem is, the answer might come to you in mid-March. I feel like there's a lot of angelic energy, presence, forces working closely with you and through you in the work you do, particularly Pisces that are involved in spiritual practices, spiritual work, Pisces that do some sort of healing work on themselves or into others. Again, you have a strong positive influence around you, despite the fact that you have been dealing with something or you are still confronted with a situation that it's hard to break free from. But again, that angelic, beautiful light presence is with some of you Pisces to help you again break through and find finally the Ace of Pentacles, bring it to fruition, to be able to come back to the surface and breathe, and have this relief taken place. And I feel like for some of you, it's very important for Pisces that are interested in terms of your health and well-being. It's very important that you're not afraid to dive again into changes of diet, of routines, of environments that you feel are vital to recovery or vital to strengthen your energy. Particularly, it's that thing about, imagine that you are someone that has struggled with alcohol addiction, but you still go out with your friends that are drinking, you still go to bars where there's a lot of temptation of drinks around you. There's something about your routines or your choices that could be in need of change. It's like invest in what brings you peace, serenity, and well-being, a sense of being connected, right, with your body and mind in a positive way. Invest in what makes you feel good. There's this duality that could be a little bit dramatic for some of you Pisces, between investing in what's harmful and in what versus what's beneficial. It's almost like this conflict. Where should you invest? And for some, it's like you're trying to have, in one hand, the addiction or the negativity, the toxicity, and in the other hand, the healing. But they're working against this vibe is working against each other. A choice of where you invest more of you, and also what your priorities are, need to take place so you can be successfully free from something that is harmful. And I keep getting like you will be. Some of you Pisces will find this this freedom, but it's gradual. So if you're impatient with the process you're in right now, if you don't feel well, mid-March might still bring you that need to cooperate with the universe, cooperate with the moment you are in, because it's not yet, going to be that sudden breakthrough, but it's a gradual progress. It's a building process that is still going to take you to a positive shore. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.